So, Alan, please explain to me how iPlanner Pro can turn Outlook emails into a planner task.
Sure. Let me share my screen and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. So I'm in my inbox. I'm in my webmail, but it works the exact same way when you're in your Outlook client, no matter if it's the classic or the new Outlook or on Mac. It's the exact same thing, you would do. So I have here an email with an invoice, and I want to create a task, and I want to save this invoice and assign it to someone in accounting. So I'm going to use iPlanner Pro. I'll simply open the app here and I'll create a task and save the file on the task. It's actually saving a copy of the file. So let's see. So here, create a task. Now I'm going to select here a task for accounting, and this is for bookkeeping, and I'm going to assign it to Jane, who's in our accounting. And here is an invoice. And simply now I'll click on attachment, select the PDF file and save it here on the task. So now it's creating a copy and saving that on the task.
Wow, that's great. So you always have
Here,
all your planner task updated from whatever task coming into your mail.
Yes. So here I can say, well, I can put a due date, say this has to be done by tomorrow, and simply save, and that's it. Now it created the task and assigned it to James Bond.
I know when I'm working in teams with my coworkers, we have a lot of discussions and back and forth, and often from that discussion, an actual task will appear. And right now, I don't know. I have to write it down. I have to put it in manually in Planner. I know iPlanner Pro can help with that. Can you please show me how it works?
Sure. So it's actually a standard feature in Microsoft Planner that is, it's simply adding more functionality to Microsoft Planner and iPlanner Pro. So it's very easy. I have a chat here, and let's say I want to use this to create a task. So I simply select the text and click on More Action, and simply I need to select it. Just a second. And create a planner task.
There we go.
Now it takes the text and edit on the subject. Now I can select a plan. Oh, let's select it here for accounting, as can set a due date. And as you can see, it's adding a link to the message itself. So you can, when you, from the task, you'll be able to open it. And that's it. You can prioritize it and simply create a task. And now I forgot to assign it, but you will assign it. And as you can see, it's creating this card here. And I can open it in my planner, and now we can assign it to someone. So in this case, let us assign it to James Bond.
So you can assign it to yourself?
I assigned it to James Bond.
Or to someone else.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's fantastic.
And we see it here. So we see it here. It's this is great meeting and assigned to James Bond. So this is on the online planner.
So, Alan, when we work in projects and with tasks, we in agencies and companies, we often want to know how much they take, like how much time do they take, so we can keep track, right? I know that iPlanner Pro can also help with that. Can you please show me how that works?
Sure. So we can register time on tracks, both from iPlanner Pro and Teams that I am in here, and we can do it from Outlook. Let's try to do it here from Teams first. So I have a task here, and I have, because I enabled the time logging feature, then I have the time log option on my card here, my task card. I can simply click on the card and say I want to add some time. I can select the date and say that Monday I spend 2 hours on this task and save it. That's it. I register time on the task here. We can do the same here in our iPlanner Pro in Outlook. So let's try that. So opening the app in Outlook, and I'm going to select an existing task here, and we can just select this here from business plan. I have my time log options as well here, add time log, and again here say that yesterday I spent 3 hours working on this task. So we can do the registration both from Outlook and from Teams. Now these time registration are going to be, they're going to into a SharePoint list. And this means that from this SharePoint list, we have all the registration done by all the users of the app. So I enable the list here. I just call it time log. And we have here iPlanner time log information. So this is the SharePoint list. So all the registration done by users from iPlanner Pro will end up in this SharePoint list. So I have all the registration here, the task name, the time, the user, the plan name, etc., etc. Now this I can export to Excel, so I can work and analyze it, or if you're using Power BI, then you can build some reports that will make it easy to see. These reports can be made available for management, so you can get an overview of how much time are you using, and they can plan better in the future. So these are simply some examples that we made here. So I have here all together, we registered 211 tasks. And I can go in and select them by plan and say, I want to look specifically on the business plan. Here we spend 24 hours. We can see it by month. We have the registration themselves. I can also, here's another example where we build a table where I can see that the business plan from 26, so far we spent 8 hours on these two tasks, and 25, we spent 26 hours, and I have the information here. So in this way, you know how much time you spend on the existing task, and you can use this information for future reference when you create new projects, new plans. Then it's easier for you to plan and allocate your resources.
So, Alan, I know when you are either a team lead or a manager, to have insights into your team's task and what they're doing and how busy they are, what they're spending that day on and their month on and week on, can be difficult without having continuous meetings. So, can you explain to me how iPlanner Pro can help with this?
We have built a scheduler, which is a Gantt chart view. So in iPlanner Pro and Teams, I simply go into the scheduler. Now I'm going to select the plans that I know that the resource, for example, I want to look at Jane Bond and James Bond and see how many tasks they have. And I know they're a member of these two plans here. So I'm going to select these two plans. And I have here an overview of the member of these two plans. So it's two plans with member across. It could have been different members in each of the plans. But in this case, I want to look at Jane Bond here. So I can simply select Jane Bond, and I can see that she's got these 3 tasks in these. Oh, she's got another one here. So now I can plan and I can see, well, there's a big area here where I could definitely add some tasks. Now, I'm going to add James Bond into this because I might want to see, so should James or Jane have this task? And again, here I'll be able to look at the availability of both of these resources and find the places where I can add some tasks for them. So in this way, you can select the members, you can select everybody and look on how it looks overall in your department if it's a question of all the resources you have. So this is a way that I know a lot of people have asked to look at plans and resources across in a Gantt chart view. So this is what we offer here in iPlanner Pro.
So, Alan, can you explain to me how iPlanner Pro and Copilot works together?
So Copilot, iPlanner Pro here for Teams is a Copilot agent. So when I click on the agent, then it gives me some prompt as suggestion. I could write my own prompt also, but we predefine some prompt. So for example, if I want to see all the tasks that I have due this week, I can simply select this using iPlanner Pro, show me my due task this week, and send it. And now it will look inside the planner and it will present the task that I have due for this week. So it's connecting to our iPlanner and connecting to the planner. And it's showing me here, as you can see, a snapshot from week 22 to 26. And it's presenting me with the task. So I have here, I can select and click on it, and then I can do some quick updates. So I can change the bucket, I can change the progress priority, and I can simply update the tasks. So it's a quick way you can use Copilot to find some tasks and then update them, or simply also open them in the planner. So if I wanted to open the task in the planner, I simply click here and it will take me to my online planner and show me the tasks.
Well, great.
Yeah.